Well, good evening, Not Move podcast. I hope y'all are having yourselves a great evening. I hope y'all had yourselves a happy Thanksgiving. This is Chief316 coming at you with a Chiefs and Houston Texans game preview. I got JB in the house. JB, what's up, brother?
Was good. Was good.
Good to hear your voice, man. Sorry I wasn't able to join last week. Man, we had a sick household, man. It was just me holding down the fort.
Yeah,
So.
I get it.
But anyways, we're not going to waste any time tonight. We have a special guest with us tonight. We have from the No Man podcast, we have Stitch, who's our resident Houston Texans fan. Stitch, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good. Glad to be here.
Yeah, man. Hey, thank you for coming
Good.
on with us. We appreciate it. We also have Southgate with us tonight. Southgate wanted to join in. Southgate, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing okay.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. So we're gonna do a quick recap. Wasn't the game we wanted on Thanksgiving. Quick, loss. It wasn't safe for a lack of trying. Couple bad play calls here and there. JB, I mean, what are you
Yeah.
gonna do? Just made things just a little bit harder for us. We got to move forward. So it's been rough with these losses, but let's go ahead and
Absolutely.
move forward to this week. We got a few things going. So first and foremost, item number one, we got Houston Texans coming into Arrowhead, Sunday Night Football on NBC. We got this. I
Yes,
think this
sir.
game is going to make or break our season right here. Stitch,
Yeah, me too.
would you say the same thing with your team as well?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're on a roll right now, but like this is the stretch of the season where every win matters. So I think we could argue that both teams' backs are against the wall in this game.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
I was saying before we did a preview for the Cowboys game, and even before then, I think we could afford to lose to Dallas, but we can't afford to lose anymore. And I don't know how your guys' situation is as far as your schedule is down the stretch. What is your schedule like moving forward after Kansas City?
I don't remember the exact order, but after y'all, we have the Cardinals, the Raiders, the Chargers, and the Colts. And the Colts are the last game of the season. I do know that for sure.
Okay. So Cardinals, Raiders. Okay, that's not a bad. I mean, that's not horrible. The Cardinals, you don't know what you're going to get with them.
Yeah,
The Raiders, go have fun.
yeah, pretty much.
The
Yeah.
yeah, the Chargers and the Colts. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, either way you look at it, this is why I said every game matters going down this stretch. I mean, every team is living or dying by their record right now. So, I mean, that's just the way
Yeah,
I look at it.
and the way we know it, and we know about it as well, and the way we talk, and especially in the TikTok spaces when we're just chopping it up. Real season starts in November. It really ramps up in December. So let's go ahead and move towards the stats that we have quickly, JB. We'll just kind of brush through these real quick. Mahomes moved up to 3,200 yards.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
so,
awesome.
yeah,
Mm.
and I think it was during the Colts game, fastest quarterback to reach 35,000 passing yards. He
Yep.
beat Matthew
Yes, sir.
Stafford's record by 3 games.
Yes, sir.
So that's
Let's
something to look
go.
forward to. Looks like Kareem Hunt took over the rushing lead at 515 yards. Mahomes is at second with 348.
Yep.
Isaiah Pacheco's at third
At
with
number two back.
345.
Yep. Yep. Mahomes at number two back.
I don't like
RB
the
two.
fact that my quarterback is RB2.
Right. Right. Right.
I mean, what can you do?
There's a lot we could
Sometimes.
do, but but
Sometimes
hey,
there's. I
yeah.
mean, not
Now,
too much.
now
We
check
could
this
have.
out.
Yeah.
Check this out. Our
Hmm.
leading receiver is surprise, surprise, Travis Kelce at 719 yards,
Yep.
right?
Looking at right there. Yep.
Yeah,
Five tutties with 59 receptions.
yeah. So check
12.2
this out.
yards. You know what? Check this out. I think going up into this week, I think it was, he's number two tight end in the NFL. Just saying.
Yeah. And also, just so that way we're aware, number two wide receiver, Rashi Rice at just 486 yards.
Wow. Yeah, I know
Number
he's up
three,
there.
Hollywood is at 459. So
All right.
Rashee Rice had a 6-game break and is already the
Yeah.
second leading receiver.
Yeah. No, I know.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, I doubt y'all are too, but we all knew what would happen when he came back. So
I mean,
Yeah.
just put it to
Force
you this
feed
way:
and
where would
take
he
off.
be at? Hey, where would Rashee Rice be at if we had him for the first 6 games?
I mean, what did he got right now? I mean, what did he do in the
486.
has he played 6 games yet? Yeah. Yeah, he's played 6 games.
Yeah.
So, I
Yeah.
mean, just double that. So, let's just double it.
Average at about
so
850.
yeah, so 850, I mean, where's that in the league?
That's up there in the top 3.
He would probably be looking at a 12 to 1300 yard season
Yeah, I think so.
minimum.
And
Dude's got that yak. When dude gets that yak, man. When Rasheed Rice catches that ball, bro, like what you got to worry about is him going, going yard after that. Like, I mean, even in the end zone, I mean, he's proven like he can be a big body type of guy and go up there and be what Mahomes needs. It's like Southgate said in one of the lives today or yesterday, like when it's just them passes, them certain catches, man, he just can't. He can come up with them crazy ones, but them easy ones, man, it's just like, bro, you got to come down with that. Like to be that number one, to be what you want to be. I mean, like you are, we know, but like to be able to sit there and put that staple down and say that and be affirmative with it, you gotta pull that catch in. You gotta pull them catches.
Quick question: whose numbers have dropped the most since he's come back? Is it Kelsey?
No, Kelsey's not dropped. I would say honestly,
it's been Tyquan Thornton.
Tyquan Thornton and Juju are your two guys who dropped the most.
Yeah, Tyquan Thornton has completely been taken out of the game.
Yeah, and
they had him in there for what, a couple.
It's not that, and I think with Tyquan Thornton, they just don't know what to do with him.
They do. The thing is they go deep, and that's all they got to do with him. And the dude's been proven that he can do it not once but twice, back to back. I mean, same play, same exact play. That dude did it the exact same play. I'm just saying, man.
I believe in Tyquan Thornton. I do. I'm starting to I'm going to give him the same criticism. I'm starting to question Mahomes and what's going on between the ears, because I know he's got the arm, but I just think he's probably putting too much on himself when he needs to just let the game come to him. And also, Andy Reid needs to call under center runs and not RPO runs.
Yeah.
If Andy Reid gives him, hey, let's put you under center, you're going to dedicated run this ball, that's the way this team needs to move as far as running the ball goes, because we need to lay the foundation of running the ball. We improved it against the Colts, and it worked flawlessly. They need to continue with that. This defense with the Texans, they're good. I'm going to give you your credit, Stitch. That defense is great.
Oh yeah.
The one hole they have, in my opinion, is the run game more than passing. And if we can establish the run, the pass will complement. But really quick before we get out, Shamari Connor took over the tackling leader at 52, and George Karlaftis still at sack leader with 5 sacks. So just wanted to go over those two quick things. Now that we're moving to this game, before we get to the injury report, Stitch, what I guess if I could ask you as far as things to look out for, good or bad, what's going on with the Texans right now? Because the age-old narrative / topic you and I have talked about on multiple occasions is your offensive line. The defense is stellar. What's the situation right now?
So right now it's doable. So our offensive line, we've had the same group out there now for 4 games, and they've gotten better. And we've had so many different combos at guard, tackle, but it seems like we're going to go forward with Ursary at left, We got Titus Howard, who usually is our right tackle, playing guard at left guard, and Jake Andrews at center. Right guard, Ed Ingram, who's been playing really well. I'm really surprised by that, actually. And then Trent Brown, who's actually came in and actually done a banged up job, even in his shape at right tackle. So I wouldn't say that they're the best, but they're playing a whole lot better. And that's all I could say. Our defense is playing lights out, as you just said. They pretty much are the reason why we've been on this winning streak. I mean, you've seen it. It's hard to pass on us. But like you said, the run game is probably going to be the key in this game. So if the Chiefs or the Texans can get a good run game going, I think that's going to be a key factor in this game. That's just my honest opinion.
I got you. Yeah.
Now, Stitch, can I ask you one question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Before this week, before Stroud came back, before last week, I heard a lot of mixture in Texans Live saying that they wanted Mills to start. I mean, I don't think it was you. I think Stroud is the right player there. How do you feel about that?
So, I'm sorry. You have to forgive me, JB. I heard you laugh too. So
yeah, no. I mean, I agree.
Just,
I think Stroud should be the starter.
So look,
but
Davis Mills he did what he had to do to keep us in playoff contention. He basically came in and was a game manager. He didn't do anything spectacular. The only thing that he does better that I wish CJ would do better is not take negative yards as much as CJ does, because CJ has a knack of taking a 10 to 18 yard sack when he could throw the ball away. Because like I said, you can take the offensive lineman, you can blame that they can't block, but let's be realistic here. The average offensive lineman can really only block 2 to 3 seconds. So if CJ cannot depend on those guys to block for like 7+ seconds. That's just not going to happen. So Davis Mills, no, absolutely not. CJ is the clear better quarterback. It's just he doesn't make decisions that are the right decisions, if that makes sense. But no,
and
Davis Mills, no.
And that was my honest question that I had, because, and I wanted to ask this just rightfully so. I mean, regardless of who's starting, I'm guessing CJ's getting the start this weekend.
You're on mute, Chief. Hey, you mute yourself, Chief.
There we go. After watching Davis Mills, I just had a quick question, and I realized CJ Stroud's the guy. CJ Stroud is going to be the franchise moving forward. But there were times when I did see Davis Mills, commanding this offense and running this offense very efficiently. And I mean, at least enough to say, hey, he's worth a question. So do you think that, okay, answer me this. If CJ Stroud were to go down again in any game, do you think you trust Davis Mills a little bit more?
Yes, I can actually say that I do trust Mills more than I did before. Yes.
Okay. And I think that's a good attribute to have, because honestly, being able to trust a backup, not many teams can say they can do that. But so I guess as far as your game plan outside of the running game and establishing one, what do you want to see out of your Houston Texans this weekend? It doesn't have to be just on offense. What do you want to see? What's the one key thing that you're looking forward to that they need to build off of?
Well, it really, I'm going to try to make sense out of it, but basically we got to prove that we can hang with the big boys. I mean, say what you can say about the Chiefs struggling right now, but the Chiefs are doing it every year. We need to prove that we belong where they're at. The Philadelphia Eagles, all these teams that are constantly doing it every year. And we also need to show that we're just not a one-trick pony. Like, as you can see, our defense is doing everything. And our offense is not really doing much to help them. But could you imagine if we just had somewhat of a dominant offense to go with this defense? It would be unstoppable in my mind. That's just me. And
yeah, it'd be crazy.
And I just want to see grit. I want to see that we can hang with the Chiefs. I mean, regardless if we lose or win, I want to see a good game. And we've had a couple of good games with y'all. It's just we can't get the win. I would just like to see.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough.
I mean, Houston the last 5 straight, and their first meeting ever in 2003, the Chiefs beat the Texans 42.
History doesn't it's
Doesn't
just not
favor
been on
you
our
guys.
side. I mean, yeah.
No.
Stitch, I'm not even trying to dig, but that playoff game in 2019 was just
Hey,
marvelous.
man, you had to bring that up. Oh man, you give me
Man.
PTSD over here again, man. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, man. Don't
I
do
know.
it.
So,
Room there,
well,
Chief.
the
That's
only reason
crazy.
I brought it up was because our buddy, our resident Texas fan who we talk with a lot, Jordan, and
Yeah, I know, Jordan.
he brings that up more than anybody, and I'm just like, bro, you spotted me 24. Like, I don't know. I mean, I
We
don't know what
spotted
to
you
do.
too.
Yeah, we spotted them 24. Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just like, man, I don't know what to say to that. But no, I'll say this: even outside of that playoff game, the matchups have been great. It's been good football. It's never been a
Yeah.
complete landslide. It's always been a nail biter, regardless. It's come down to the end.
Well, except for an 03. It's
I
42
actually have one more question for Stitch. Stitch, who has emerged or has anyone emerged as the number 2 to Nico Collins there?
That would be Jaden Higgins. Jaden Higgins
Okay.
has come on in the past couple of games. He's also 6'4", along with Nico. He could stretch the field. I just think he needs more targets, more shots to get the football. So basically throw it to him and see if he can go catch it. I mean, you just brought it up. I mean, Nico is our number one. I mean, somebody else other than Nico has to make a play for our offense, because if they don't, we're one-dimensional. All we have is Nico. We don't really have a run game. I mean, Woody Marks has done some good things. Nick Chubb has done some good things, but neither of them have been consistent. So I mean, we have to have someone else help Nico Collins get yards on offense. Have to.
I got you. Now, one thing I need to ask, and this is unrelated to the game, but it has to deal with the Texans, is have you, as a Texans fan, heard any updates on Tank Dell as far as progression, if he's going to come back or is he completely done? What is with that? Because as far as last year, Tank Dell was the guy.
Yeah, no, yeah, him and CJ have probably the best chemistry because of what happened with them in the draft, and they're just good friends. And we all saw the play against the Chiefs. That was a horrible accident. I mean,
I think I remember talking to you about it right after it
yeah,
happened. You weren't even mad. It was a football play.
it was a football play. Yeah, and like I said, it was an accident. For what I'm hearing, that I think there was rumors that he could possibly come back for the Super Bowl, but for what I'm hearing, they just want him to rest and get ready for next season. I mean, I haven't heard any movement out of that direction, so no.
Okay. I wasn't really expecting anything this season, but I mean, honestly, as far as how gruesome that injury was, my thoughts and prayers are to him.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But okay, so let's move on quickly to the injury report. As far as what we're seeing right now, it's looking like Trey Smith out. Juwan Taylor is looking to be out. Now, keep in mind, guys, I do apologize, but they have not given me the most up-to-date injury report. I have it up where it's normally pretty accurate, but everything's unspecified at this time. I'm going off of exactly what I know as far as what I remember reading. So we have our normal guys. We have Trey Smith, who's been there, JB. We
got
have
Tim
Juwan.
Armstrong in the building. What's up, Tim?
What's up, Tim? We have Brian Cook. He got a little banged up against the Cowboys. Noah Gray, which I don't remember. Jaden Hicks, man, we're running into some issues here. Patrick Mahomes is even on the injury report. Looks to be he's got a knee injury. That's interesting, but he was a full participant in practice. No big deal there.
Who?
Patty Mahomes.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Yeah.
So Nico Remigio.
Rice is up on there.
Rice is up on there. Man, we've got some names up on this injury report. I'm telling you, I'm not looking forward to that. That's not.
I feel like a lot of guys are banged up, though. I feel like they're just a lot of them are going to play through injury for sure.
And that's the hard part that you have to dissect when you're looking at an injury report right now, is because it's week 14. If you're healthy, you're lucky.
Right.
So As far as the Houston Texans are concerned, it looks to be I see a Kamari Lassiter.
Lassiter, yeah.
Lassiter. Okay, Kamari Lassiter. He's there. He's got himself. Looks to be a foot injury.
Mm-hmm.
Looks to be. We have a
Did not
forearm
participate.
injury. Yeah, did not participate. We have a forearm injury from Jalen Reed.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think, yeah.
former Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chief Jalen Reed. Okay.
No, he was drafted out of Penn State, Chief.
Did
Yeah.
you guys draft him?
Yeah, we did. We just drafted him this past draft. He was doing well for us, but there was a plate in his arm and it shattered on the play, so he can't play this game until it heals.
Didn't we have a Jalen Reed, JB?
No, this dude's a rookie.
Justin
I'm
Reed.
looking at him.
Justin
we have
Reed.
Justin.
Yeah.
I'm
That was
looking.
he was former of us too, but he moved
Yeah, he was
on. I
former
think he's with the
Texan.
Saints now, if I'm not mistaken.
Wasn't that
it's crazy.
Wasn't that weird safety that could kick?
Tyrene.
Yes.
That's right. Okay.
Okay. You went? Oh my gosh.
What?
Yes. Nothing.
Okay.
I'm confused right now.
JB's the random of nothing.
Yeah, he's doing it.
Bro.
So Will Anderson's got a double injury with a chest and a shoulder injury.
Yeah, I saw that one. That one's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's something to keep an eye on.
So that's is he you're kind of is he the glue that holds that defense together?
Him and Donnell on the field together, I feel like they're both the glue, and one without the other, I don't think they're going to get as much pressure as they normally would. So,
okay. I'm also seeing Danico Autry with a knee. Let's see here. Oh, Woody Marks. He's
a
little banged up with an ankle. But I mean, he was a full participant. He was no issues there. I think these guys are just kind of preliminary, like, hey, I'm a little slow right now.
But I'm like you, though. I don't like seeing all these names up there. I can tell you that for sure.
It's a worry you gotta have.
This year, kid's solid out of PSU.
Yeah, it's a worry you gotta have.
Tim says he's a rookie this year. Kid's solid out of PSU. This time
no, he was playing. He was playing good ball for us. He was our fourth string safety because like Jimmy Ward's having police issues. We lost, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, of course, and MJ Stewart went down with a season-ending injury. So he was our fourth safety, and now I don't know who's going to be out there. Honestly, I don't. I don't know who's going to be out there now.
What Tim says is true. He says this time of year you need to check and confirm if teams are giving players an additional rest day.
Yeah, that's true. They probably want to give people more rest days, yeah.
I remember the week that we played the Buffalo Bills you probably don't remember this, JB, but I was going through the injury report, and that guy I went to high school with who plays for the Bills, he was put on the injury report for veteran rest. So, that's one of those things. So that makes sense. Now, let's go ahead and JB, what do you want to see out of the Kansas City Chiefs this week?
Dude, I want to see the same thing like last week, and I'm pretty sure the last couple of weeks, dude. I said it starts in the trenches, offensive, defensive line. That offensive line, especially because dude, we're missing Simmons.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. On our left, we're missing, like you mentioned, our guard Trey Smith on top of Jawan Taylor, but I think he's expected to actually play.
So and that's the thing though, is because I was talking about this earlier this week.
Mm-hmm.
Right, they had made a backup plan because they weren't sure if Jawan Taylor was going to play. So with Josh Simmons out, I didn't mention him on the injury report because he's put on IR. He's out for 4 weeks. So if anything, if we're able to somehow make the playoffs, knock on wood, we can actually see him in the playoffs. But right now, what they were planning on is because Jawan Taylor, in case if he couldn't go, they were going to put Jalen Moore on right tackle and put Wanye Morris back at left. I completely disagree with that backup plan. That was a horrible backup plan.
horrible. It should be the other way around.
That should be.
It should
I
be the other way
honestly, that
around.
should be
At least you
that.
could see,
I'm not. I'm
you
not going to
know,
say a fireable offense, but give some money back to the taxpayers if you know what I mean.
dude.
Because I'm sorry, putting Wanye Morris at left tackle is just not there. I can't go through that. That's some trauma.
Yeah,
But
no. It's. I just want to see that offensive line try to stop that rush, man.
yeah,
Give Patty some time, and hopefully, like Stitch said, the thing that we've done the last couple of weeks is we've really kind of established that run more so in Kansas City. Whether we've had changed running backs or not, you know what I'm saying. We've actually, like, we leaned on it. What was it? We ran Kareem Hunt into the ground. What, 29, 32 times?
he
What,
had
2 weeks ago?
31 carries 2 weeks
Okay.
ago.
Okay, so what I'm saying is if that's their weakness, you know what I mean. Expect Andy to try to exploit it to help slow down that pass rush.
Yeah,
I mean, they're gonna have to figure something out because
yeah,
that defense right there can just send three and get to you.
yeah.
And especially with what we got going on, missing them guys and the holes we got, I'm I'm worried about that, bro. That's
Yeah.
my biggest worry. Um, and just finishing the play, finishing the game and finishing the play, because it's one thing that the Chiefs have not done is there's been plays that they've left on the field. There's been stop with all these penalties. That's been a big thing. Like, we might be able to hang in with them
Yeah.
defensively wise, with our line, if we don't commit all these penalties, right? We might be able to do
Yeah.
that. Otherwise, I see if these penalties stack up, you're just gonna pack it up and let's look at 2026. Let's go. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because it's just at that point you're not going forward, you're going backward. You know.
I,
Yeah.
I yeah. I was gonna
I
say,
get
JB,
that.
I hope you don't mind me saying this, but if it comes
Mhm.
down to a field goal kicking game, I find that another reason why the Chiefs can win this game, because if D'Amico plays for field goals, let's face facts here. Y'all have Patrick Mahomes. If we give him enough time, 2 minutes on that clock, I don't care. The man has proven that he's done it before.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
overlook the fact that that man is there, he's had it up and down. You're kidding yourself. That's Patrick
Yeah.
Mahomes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Now,
Like, if we play for field goals, that could be a weakness. I'm just throwing that out there. So
now I do have a quick
Very
question
true.
for you, Stitch, because recently we did pick up one of your former running backs in Damian Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
that's
I don't
interesting.
know. I don't know
Yep.
what they're going to do with him just yet, but I do have a question of who and what is Damian Pierce? What
Yeah.
could we look for? Can
Okay,
we look
so
what
so we
Elaborate.
okay, so his first year is a totally different scheme than he was in his second and third. So he was doing better with a fullback in front of him. So he's more of a physical in between the tackle and guard runner. He's not going to be like very shifty outside. He's a very physical runner. So he loves contact, but they were asking him to do a lot of things I felt like that was not him. And because of that, it hurt his confidence. And I think, change of scenery. You never know. That team might be like, well, guess what? We'll use you the other way. And he might do better. I mean, we've seen it how many times? I mean, y'all can't deny it. How many times have we seen a player switch to a different team and they do better just in a different scheme? So I want him to do better. I wish him luck. I thought that was interesting because we were going to play y'all later down the road. So we'll see.
yeah, and what's one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yep.
So we got to look at it like that. Um, I guess when it comes to your offense, is there anybody that's underrated right now that we should keep our eye on?
I mean, maybe one or two. Like I said, Higgins has really come on. So if he gets a chance to, and then I would also say Woody Marks, just depending, like, because we've done better when he gets yardage, of course, and gets screen passes. So look out for a lot of screens. I don't know why we do a lot of screens, but we just seem to be a screen team. So I don't know. Let's just face fact. So if Woody Marks can get going, doing his thing, and Higgins catches the football along with Nico, I think that'd be something to watch out for.
Absolutely.
I got you. Well, I gotta say, and I've been trying to be a better host for the show and kind of say what I want to see this game. I want to see this run game continue to go the way it did against the Colts. I think establishing a running game with Kareem Hunt, regardless of who else they feed behind him, but that needs to happen. I also, as far as defense, I would like to see. I need to see another Chris Jones game like we did against the Colts.
I actually have a question for Stitch. Stitch, how many points do you think your offense is going to have to put up to beat Kansas City?
Okay, realistically, I mean, is there really any points that's safe with the Chiefs?
Well,
I mean,
right now, Vegas has the total, which is, I was surprised, is very low. They have the total for this game set at 40.
I don't remember the year, Chief. I'm sure you do. I want to say it was 2022. The Bills and Chiefs had one of the most electric offensive showdowns I've ever seen. I think the score.
You
What
talking
was
the
it?
13-second game?
Yeah. It was like 30 something to like. It was a high
Yeah.
score. I know that for sure.
I think
So-
that was 4 times. I think that was. Gosh, I think that was 21. That was
Yeah, I was
21.
gonna say it was either 22 or 21. I know,
Yeah.
but
No, the 13-second game was 21 because that was a divisional round.
yeah, I don't think there's any safe points with the Chiefs.
Well, all right, so let me rephrase the question. Do you think you're better off winning in a defensive battle or a shootout?
A defensive battle. There's no way we can
Okay.
win a shootout with Patrick Mahomes. That's crazy.
Okay.
CJ Stroud, a shootout with Patrick Mahomes. I don't like that matchup. No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
I gotta say, you're not making this easy for me as far as my picks go. So Southgate, if you could quickly go over the lines for this weekend as far as what you're seeing, what the trends or what your brain is saying. Also, guys, a really quick plug: follow Southgate's parlays.
Yeah. What I was looking at is, I mean, they got this as pretty much. They got the Chiefs laying 3.5, and they got the total. I'm sorry, it's at 41.5.
Okay.
And they pretty much anybody for an anytime touchdown is plus 130 or more. So Vegas is looking at this as a complete defensive battle. They got Nico having the highest yard total at 70.5. They got Rasheed Rice right behind them at 69.5. And then it's the two tight ends at Kelsey's at 48, Schultz is at 39, and then Worthy and Higgins 35 and 34.
So it's close. It's close all
gonna
around
be
the board.
it's close.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
close.
really quick, Stitch. I did want to ask you because he is a new acquisition for you guys. How's Dalton Schultz holding up for you? Are you liking him? Is there anything about his game that is kind of bothering you? What's your thought process on Dalton Schultz?
So the last season for us, he really made me angry with run blocking because he's really not a run blocking tight end. But this year he's kind of stepped up because at the start of the season he was the only one catching footballs because like they didn't really have time to throw it to wide receivers, because of our own line. So he's really stepped up and made some key blocks for us and also catches. So I say that he's pretty much a safety blanket now, and if he can keep playing like that, he's going to be a quarterback's best friend for sure.
I gotcha. I definitely understand that 100%. JB, now it's our favorite time of the show, sir. You're gonna go first this week. You have to say one thing nice about the Houston Texans, my friend.
They got a really great defense. I mean, D'Amico Ryans is doing his thing.
Yeah.
I like it. You like it? You like
I we just gotta leave it at that.
You know what I really like is one really nice thing is about them too is that they're like the little brother because we used to be, you know, called
Hey,
Texans.
we were
You know,
both fighting for little brother status at one point.
I'm saying
You know what?
we
I'll say a nice thing, JB. I have no problem saying it. Rasheed Rice, I wish he was my wide receiver. He would be really nice with Nico Collins. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I wish he was on my squad. He's a nice wide receiver.
Okay. CJ Stroud. I really like CJ Stroud. I've always liked CJ Stroud. Your guys' wide receiver corps. I've always liked you guys' wide receiver corps too.
See, it wasn't that hard, was it?
No.
I have to be honest with you. I'm a ginormous Nico Collins fan. I really am. He's on my ticket every week.
And if I could say this, the one thing I have to say nice about the Houston Texans, the gameplay from Nico Collins has been great. I've never not liked it. I think he's honestly going to be one of those guys, not to say, not like, oh my God, he's going to be D-Hop, but you know how just everyone just gravitated towards DeAndre Hopkins in his prime? I feel they're going to do the same thing towards Nico. I really do. I don't feel the stats and everything like it is going to be there, but I think Nico is going to be that next clear franchise #1 guy for Houston.
What I like about Nico is he goes in, gets the job done. You don't hear him whining. You don't hear him complaining. Knock on wood, he hasn't gotten really hurt. I mean, he just goes in there and gets the job done, and there's no complaining out of the guy. I mean, he's solid.
They do it differently in Houston. I wish I could say they do it differently in Texans, but look at George Pickens. So now we're going to go down to our thought process. Now, Southgate, I'm going to ask you first because you're our guy who runs our parlays and can look at the lines. How do you feel about this week as far as your scoring prediction and who wins?
I think the Vegas line is actually favoring the Texans in this game. I mean, last week it was actually favoring Kansas City, and we see what happened. And this week, I think they're just realizing that Mahomes, like Stitch was saying, has to be Mahomes to win this game. Now, I know Mahomes can be Mahomes, but if they can somehow find a way to shut down Rice, can someone else on that Kansas City offense step up and be that guy? Normally, it used to be Kelsey, but we all know Kelsey, he's not the player he once was. He's got an unbelievable career, but he's older now. He lost a step. You guys need Worthy, Brown, Schuster, someone to step up and be that guy. And I just don't know if that guy is there.
I got you. Let's go. We're JB. What's your score? You know what? Actually, you know what? I'm not going to ask you first. I'm going to go first out of the main group. I don't do that, so I'm going to try and put myself out there just a little bit. Right now, I'm actually tending to agree with Southgate. I actually have us losing this game, and I think it's going to be close. I do think as far as the inconsistencies are going with play calling on the offense, I'm not feeling right about this right now, JB. I'm really not. I this is the first time in a good minute where I've just felt a certain way. It's not that I don't love my team. I hope we can pull it out. But right now, I'm calling it. I'm calling loss. I'm going to say 26-20 or 27-20 Texans.
Yeah. I'm going to also say a loss as well.
You're supposed to go away from my prediction.
I'm not.
Way to go, JB.
I'm not
Way to
gonna
go,
give
JB.
you. There's no script to that. I don't. I just don't think the Chiefs win it. I think that I think the penalties continue. I think that the line gets scrambled. I think that Mahomes isn't able to have the time, and therefore I think it's a low scoring game for the Chiefs at least. I give the Chiefs a loss. Texans, I'm going to say 28-14. Houston.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
don't like you.
Dang, that's ruthless, JB. Oh, God.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
think it's
pretty
going to be a good
bad.
day. I don't think it's going to be a good day, man.
I mean, honestly, I just see it a little more scoring and a little more and a lot closer. I think it's going to be a nail biter either way.
Yeah.
I mean, unless Mahomes finds that magic and gets it done at the end, which we all know he's very capable of doing. But like I said, this year I don't think it's Mahomes' problem. I think it's just the playmakers around him. He's short that guy. So I see like a 17-14 game in favor of the Texans.
Damn
I
you,
got you.
Southgate. Damn.
And Stitch, let's hear your scoring prediction and your winner.
I was about to just say what Southgate just said. I think we pull it out, but it's going to be a low scoring game. I think CJ and Patrick Mahomes both struggle. I think both defenses are going to come out swinging. I think the Texans barely pull it out 17-14.
Okay.
Woo! All around the board.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Stitch. I didn't mean to steal your thunder.
No, I was like, bro, why don't you steal my pick, man? Like,
I'm
Yeah,
sorry. No,
I-
it's just the way I see the game. I think it's going to be a dogfight.
no. So
all
here's
the
my
pros
reasoning.
actually got the Chiefs winning except for Brooks, B. Brooks.
So like
All the pros.
I'm sure y'all are well aware, but that cold weather is going to make that football feel like a brick.
yeah,
And
and
it's there's going to be a
yeah.
lot of factors with the offense. I that's why I think both quarterbacks are going to struggle because both defenses are going to come out swinging. They know their backs are against the wall. They know they have to win this game, and that's why I think it's going to be a defensive struggle for sure.
and I think I think you and I were talking about this earlier, Stitch. It's without any wind. We're looking at 29 degrees at kickoff. My guess is if it's windy, we're looking probably about what you had predicted, about 22 to 24. Okay. I do think the weather can have a very significant impact, but I'm waiting to find out of who the impact is going to come from at this point.
Now, I'm just curious on one thing, Stitch. Does Houston tend to play bad in cold weather games, or
The only person I can really answer for that is Kaimi Fairbairn hasn't really done well as kicking in cold weather.
okay?
I mean, because I'm also looking at your two previous playoff losses to the Ravens, essentially.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. The Ravens, pardon my French, but they've kicked our ass for the past couple of seasons. So yeah.
Yeah, and that's the only reason I'm asking as far as cold weather games go, because we know it's cold when you have to go to Baltimore. So because that stadium is essentially right on the water, right in the Inner Harbor. So
Yeah.
I think the weather can possibly play a factor. It's supposed to be cold. It's supposed to be a little windy. We'll see what the actual forecast comes up on Sunday. I'm not going to predict things like the weatherman. I just can't do that.
No, I can't do that either. I'm not even gonna pretend. No.
But all I can say is, as far as this game this weekend, I want a clean game, because already after one game we had with the Lions and Cowboys, the egregious calls out of the referees has been something to leave me scratching my head. I want a clean game. I want a fun game. I want an awesome game. I want to make sure that if our season is essentially ending on Sunday night as far as playoff hopes are concerned, I want to make sure that they leave no stone unturned and they're going to go out swinging. You know what I mean?
Chief, can we both agree that we just want the refs to stay out of it and only call the calls that
Oh,
need to be
man.
called?
Yes.
Just call it like you see it, but don't make the game about them.
Don't
Yeah,
don't
Because
call
most
too
seasons,
many.
this is a too important game for them to ruin it with calls, and I just want a strict game right down the middle.
Yep.
And the best team wins. That's how it should be. The best team wins on the field. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Facts.
And
Shouldn't have
and I
to
want
have
to
the referees make a decision like that.
Yeah. And I think that goes down to both of our coaches is why are you not putting together a good enough game plan to make sure that you can keep the refs out of the game?
I agree. It's just how many times have we seen it that the refs just throw flag after flag, and you're just like, really? Was that necessary for a flag? I mean, it's just like,
Yeah, and that's the thing though, is that's hard because it's one thing if it's a scoring play and it has to go to review. I'm okay with that. But I mean, how many calls last night alone with the Lions and Cowboys game that were messed up on both sides? I heard so many people saying that wasn't a safety. I heard so many people saying it was a safety. And then you have that botched offense or offsides call, and it just miraculously is fourth down. That's a problem.
So who's y'all's number one quarter? Is it on the outside? Is it Trent, or is he more on the inside?
It's Trent.
So my thing is, let's just say that the game came down to a long pass and it's Nico against Trent. I think we can both agree if they don't let it play it out, as long as there's like no actual, push off, that we would be upset if they called a flag on your corner for just being good coverage on Nico and take away the game. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing could be said about Nico not getting away with a push off. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just want to let them finish the game. Like, but just call it down the middle. That's all we're asking. Just call the game down the middle. That if they can do that, I'm cool with it. But I just want them to let them play. Let them fight it out. Best team will win.
Yes, let them play the game. Don't bring this into the refs' hands because neither of us can trust them at this point. It's not even the fact of all the narratives and everything else. It's we need to make sure that we're playing a good, clean game. And it looks to be Alan Eck is the white hat this weekend. I don't know if anybody knows that name by a referee.
As long as it's not Clay Martin, I'm cool with it.
That's the only thing I'm afraid of is, I mean, how bad does the NFL want Mahomes in the playoffs? If that comes into judgment, then I could see what you guys are saying with the refs.
Yeah, I'm no stranger to admitting we know the Chiefs have been the cash cow for a while, and we all know what this game is as far as you wanting, how bad do you want this person in? How bad do you not want this person in? So I get it. I'm not blind to it, pun intended. So I think it's a very warranted conversation. And that's why I say to both the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs, play good, clean football. Leave these refs out of it, and let's not throw laundry on the field.
Well, with all the accusations of the refs in the past, and they're going to be able to see what unfolds all day long in football and who wins and who loses. The NFL is kind of under a microscope with this whole helping the Kansas City Chief thing after the way everyone complained last year.
Well, Southgate,
we only scored one. We only had one more flag than you did against Denver, so let's not go down.
Well, no, I think they toned it down a lot this year.
Well, so Southgate, I'm glad you brought all that up because I think I've had this conversation with Chief or JB. I don't remember, but the game last year it was a weird play. So Patrick Mahomes was scrambling, and both our defenders basically came from left and right, and they hit each other. They knocked each other out. Patrick Mahomes was a runner at that point, and he was doing a lot of crazy shit during that game. He was pump faking, acting like he was going to throw it. I'm not going to sit here and talk about controversy with refs, but I will say that's why I say call it down the middle, because if you go back and watch that play, yeah, you have to look out for the quarterback safety. But at the end of the day, as a defender, what can you do in today's game? I mean, what you're asking these guys to not do their job at sometimes, because you have to understand the game is growing. You're going to see more of Patrick Mahomes in a different body, in a different name. The quarterback is only getting better and more skillful. We're not seeing pocket passers anymore. We're seeing runners.
Yeah.
So,
no, I agree with you.
that's what I'm
100%.
saying. So so the refs did come out later and said they made a mistake. Like I said, but they were trying. I felt like that game was just, what do you do? I mean, he's Patrick Mahomes. You got to protect the quarterback, right? I mean, it's a hit and run play. I mean, it's hard, Southgate. It really is. I mean, I don't know if I believe in the ref controversy or not. I've told Chief on many occasions how mad I've been, but like, for instance, Juwan Taylor. I'll stand behind this, Chief. I've had this conversation with you many times. He has the quickest get off I've ever seen in my life, and he gets away with it, but not as much as he used to. But come on now. I mean,
well, no. We know. As Chiefs fans, he is my walking OSHA violation.
But shout out to Travis Kelce though. I've seen him get in his face and call him out. Yeah. So I mean, shout out to Travis Kelce. I appreciate you, but I saw that on live television. That was really cool.
I actually think the only game where the refs dropped the ball this year where they should have threw the flags for excessive hitting was that New England Giant game.
You talking about like the unnecessary hits to Dart?
Yes, like they mollywopped Dart.
Well, they were head hunting. They were. Yes. They were head hunting.
There should have been more flags thrown in that game.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I said it. I mean, can we all agree it's hard?
After a couple weeks of bad play calling bad flag throwing and bad penalties, they kind of had to let it go, and then they realized, oh shit, now we have to play a little damage control because we just let Jackson Dart almost get knocked out again.
Man. Yeah, that's 9 times inside the blue tent now, something like that. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, regardless if he was diagnosed or not, it's still a question enough if you have to bring him into the fucking tent.
Yep.
But like I said, guys, the best team will win, and that's all I want. I just want a good game. That, like I said, if we can prove that we can hang with the Chiefs, cool. If we barely lose, I mean,
I think you guys can hang with the Chiefs. I think any team can right now, except for the Raiders.
We're predictable.
I kind of feel like we're just poking fun at the Raiders at this point. I mean,
we can all we want. It's okay.
Yeah. Hey, Max Crosby, the Chiefs said they'll take you. They'll treat you so much better over there. Maybe you should.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like.
Hey.
The scary part is, where does Max Crosby don't want to leave?
I think he's a loyalist. I don't see him leaving.
I don't know.
No, he's a loyalist. He
likes the environment down there. Let's just say
it's kind of like JJ Watt. JJ Watt was a loyalist. He never at the end of his career, because they were talking about rebuilding, he didn't want to do that, so they let him walk and do his own thing. So.
And didn't he take like a season off before he went to Arizona? Or
don't they still got the black hole down there?
I don't remember. I would have to double check. What are you talking about?
That's his favorite spot.
Oh, see, I thought he took some time off before he went to Arizona, but I could be wrong.
When ex-ref squad calls a game, 64% of his games the home team wins. All right, sweet. We got 64% chance to win this game.
Well, Tim, I wish you wouldn't never have posted that. You should have probably kept that to yourself, Tim. Thanks, Tim.
Oh, man.
Well, thanks, Tim.
Can I change my pick now? We got a 64% chance to win this game now.
Nope, you got to stick with your pick.
I'm going to stick with my pick.
Thanks, Tim. Really appreciate it, Tim. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, Tim, you should have just kept that to yourself. Thanks, Tim.
What did Tim post? I didn't even see it.
When Eck, the head ref for his squad calls the game, 64% of his games the home team wins. So the Chiefs have a 64% chance to win.
Amazing.
It just makes Southgate's night.
Yep.
But
No,
I will say,
I understand we brought up the cruise, but I just wish you wouldn't have said the percentage. I wish you would have just been like, spoiler,
I would have.
just
I would have.
Every
I would have had that
penalty
brought
at
up.
64% is going to be in Stitch's head.
Yeah.
oh
I'm
my
not gonna
God.
lie to you. I'm just gonna come up in the box while you are going live. I'm just gonna be like, look, good game. That's it.
Hey,
That's
someone,
it.
hey, you know
That's
what?
it.
Kareem Hunt's going to have 64 yards for that touchdown just to steal the game. But, but
I
no,
can't believe it. The percentage is what's getting me now. That's 64%.
Yeah, it's crazy.
of all the things, that's what's getting you. Okay.
It is 64%. That's a high percentage, Chief. I mean,
It is. It's a high percentage to win.
It's above 63.
64%.
But no, I think it'll be I think it'll be a good game. It usually is. The past few weeks in prime football, as far as Sunday nights go, they haven't been bad. They've been at the hey, we're gonna, it's good watching football. It's not duds like Thursday nights have been for the most part. So I think this Sunday night's gonna be another good game.
keep in mind, JB, I will not be talking to you until the game's over with. I'm just
Oh yeah,
letting you know that
no.
right
We're
now.
no. We ain't friends. Hey, at Sunday
I'll
night
be
at
inviting
7,
you.
we ain't friends. But
No, and I'm sure JB's gonna be like, yeah, I don't want to talk to Stitch the whole night. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be talking crap about him in the live. I'm gonna be like, see Stitch, touchdown.
No, I'm gonna invite you every time we score a touchdown.
No, don't you do it. No,
Every time
don't do it. Don't do it.
he'll be up by the third quarter.
every first down of the game, whether it's Texans or Chiefs, I'm sending an invite.
I got you. Well, hey, Stitch, Southgate, thank you guys for coming up. We surely do appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Yep, JB, it's always a pleasure, my friend. It's good to see you. I'm just gonna end it like this, man. Do or die. Got to be a Chiefs fan until we die. It's time to put up or shut up if we want to make the playoffs at this point.
Sunday night
Yes,
football,
sir.
baby. Let's go. Doesn't
Yeah,
get any
Sunday
better
night.
than that. Sunday night
Got it.
football. Let's go.
Yep. Hey, Stitch, thank you again. We appreciate it. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining the Not Move podcast. We surely do appreciate you. Go to our website at notmove dash. What is it? Oh my gosh, I almost forgot the website. It's been
Shop.fourthwall.com.
Yep, shop.fourthwall.com. Go to you can find all of our sponsors, all of our links there, so that way you can help donate. Also, we do a jersey drawing.
And Stitch, give out your time for the No Man podcast.
Yeah, and please promote your socials.
All right. We also have a show. We do our show every Tuesday at 9 Eastern, 8 Central p.m. Like I said, I don't know what they do over here normally, but we'll give you a bunch of laughs. I can promise you that.
Yeah, they also have they do their own thing on Wednesdays as well.
I forgot about the league. Yeah. I'm not on that show. I don't ever I don't do the fantasy part of it, but yeah, they do another one on Wednesday as well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So Stitch, thank you for coming up, and
hey, thank y'all for having me. For real, we got to do this again.
Of course. Absolutely. Hey, shout out to the No Man podcast. You guys are awesome. That's why we rock with all of you.
Hey, I got to take off, JB, but thank y'all so much for having me on the show, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yep. Hey, this is Chief316 signing off for everyone, and always stay not moved.
This non-casual podcast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or reused without the authorized written consent of the Not Move Podcast Network. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.